Your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman.
Move
A
up
brawl
here.
had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
Cool.
You think one small clerk can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
Yeah, this one. Help people out and about now.
May I ask for your assistance?
They often take us from the camp to work. Most don't mind, though. It's the only way to get a glimpse of freedom.
Okay.
So there's a smuggling ring in the camp. This wasn't the first time that someone freely entered the camp to take a refugee out.
At least it was certainly his last time. My gut tells me that we'll learn more about this ring when we find out where the thug came from.
Are you able to help me?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Oh, that's not true.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The
No
police
problem,
will
mate.
leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes,
Sure.
I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla if she wants it.
Okay.
But I will be watching you.
Fair enough, mate.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people? Christ, Sherlock.
Still got only bit of
Nayla,
evidence.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending.
True.
A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Oh, I can't blame her.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Not my best work, John, by a long shot. Nayla doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Badges such as these are usually awarded, or badges to high-ranking officials. That a fighter from a photograph might be one. Oh. Okay, check the archives. Hmm. Who the hell would I ask about this tattoo?
Help me, please.
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Hmm.
Are you able to help me?
Sorry, we don't see much here.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry.
Yeah,
Who are you
yeah.
asking? About what and dressed as what?
You still here?
Hmm.
The intruder has a most peculiar tattoo on his neck, 2 lines and a point. Do you know anything about it?
You really want to know, kid? Why? You want to play a policeman or something?
I'm sure you have it in your records, so it won't hurt if I have it in mine.
In my records, it's just a tattoo, as it should be in yours. Ah, to hell with you. Suit yourself as to what you're going to do with it. Off the record, though, such tattoos are often connected to a man named Mr. Niccolo Bernadotti.
Bernadotti, you say?
A respectable businessman in Scaladio. His company imports goods and wines, and smuggles everything that can be smuggled between the colonies and the mainland.
Okay.
His people can be identified by an obscure tattoo, just like the one over there our friend has. But these are all merely rumors, you see. If Mr. Bernadotti was a criminal, he'd be in prison now. Or hanged, right?
Otherwise, nobody's found any proof. Mm-mm. Okay, so we've got to check 2 different archives. Hmm. Maybe the police archives and the city archives? Well, the city hall's right here, so let's go check that. Hmm. Officials. Hmm. Don't know. Yeah, recent. Oh, there we go. Thomas Norton, born 1840 in London, graduated from Oxford University. In 1869, started working Home Office as a secretary. Oh. 1875, took position as a military commissioner in India. March 1st, 1878, was appointed as the British envoy to Cordona, with its own cabinet in City Hall. Oh. Very high-ranking official indeed. Now we have a name. Ah. Thomas Norton, British envoy. Save it. Hello, sir. Raped anybody lately?
If you're here on matters of signing up for military service, come back tomorrow. Our department needs to straighten out some business.
Hmm. Didn't sleep last night. No time to shave. Well worn, never removed. Oh, what's this? Oh, wine. Thought it was a bloodstain. Says at work late. Yeah, I'd say he's a party goer. I highly doubt he's in remorse. Red wine stain on his wrist and his unshaven face indicate a lazy attitude towards his duty. The order of the bath looks quite worn. The man is proud and never takes it off. Wrinkled clothes, red eyes means that he didn't return home last night instead. Yeah, of work, this man would rather lose himself in depravity and alcohol. Considering what we think he's done, yeah.
Why are you staring at me like I'm a Madame Tussauds figure? Didn't you hear what I just said?
On my way here, I was wondering whether you might regret what you did. I tried my best to retain at least a shred of faith in humanity. I had hoped that you would hear her scream, see her face in your dreams, or at least once ask yourself how Naylor might feel.
Who?
Neither of my hopes were fulfilled.
Why are you here?
Do you recognize this man?
We definitely look alike. But you have the wrong person.
Really? Then you won't mind if I pass this along to the newspaper.
All right. All right. Is this about money, as you said in the letter? What kind of sum are we talking about?
What letter?
I've never written a single word to you. Bribery, not my style.
So, that letter, it wasn't from you?
Well, it appears that more and more people in the city are finding out about your despicable hobby, doesn't it? You're in the clutches of justice, and very soon they will squeeze you. It's in your best interest to cooperate.
Fine. I suppose now we have a nice long talk. Do you drink, Mr.
Sherlock Holmes. And I do not.
Shame. All the best discussions are accompanied by a glass of whiskey.
He's being blackmailed.
But out of respect for you, I won't drink either.
Respect? That's an unusual word in your mouth, Mr.
Where are my manners? My name is Thomas Norton, a British envoy in Cordona on a military mission. So, where do we start?
I'm guessing it's that criminal guy, the smuggler, who's probably blackmailing him. Having a, what's it called, an envoy in your pocket, probably pretty
You
handy.
mentioned blackmail. Tell me about it.
All right. A couple of days ago, I received an anonymous letter. It said that in the art gallery at Caravansary there exists a painting that incriminates me. The blackmailer made it clear that if there is a painting, then a photograph exists too. And I should be wary of what it might do to my reputation.
What does the blackmailer want from you?
Money, of course. What else do such people want? Needless to say, I don't remember anyone taking photographs at the party. Up until the last moment, I hoped he was bluffing. But he wasn't, as you've just proven to me.
Show me the letter.
I burnt it as soon as I read it.
Of course you did.
I've left enough evidence. There's no need for any more.
So, let's return to the beginning. What happened at the party?
I vaguely remember that night. As usual at such parties, you meet people, you talk with them, they invite you to spend some time alone with them. What can I say? I got myself mixed up with the wrong company, and somebody must have mixed some psychoactive substance in my drink. After that, it's all blurry. I completely lost my sanity. I made a terrible mistake which I regret deeply.
You don't say. Do refugee girls often appear on the menu at those types of parties?
It's rather rare.
So you didn't attend the party to engage in an exotic experience involving a vulnerable woman unable to accuse you of assault.
I would never have planned such a terrible thing. What happened was just bad circumstance.
Okay.
The painting that depicted you in the image of the devil was stolen by a mercenary. Did you have anything to do with it?
I might be a rotten person, sir, but hiring criminals for illicit purposes is not in my daily schedule.
And buying the painting in an attempt to hide the crime, is that on your daily schedule?
What would you do in my situation?
I would never put myself in such a situation.
You're young. I could never have imagined myself in my current position. Yet, here I am in front of you. We all make mistakes, Mr. Holmes. And I'm no exception.
Boniface Mercurio, does the name mean anything to you?
He's an artist, right?
The one responsible for the painting that compromises you. I found him dead in his room.
Oh, that is bad. Wait, you don't think that I have anything to do with this?
You had motive to kill him.
Maybe I did, but listen. I know how this looks, but murder? That's on another level. I had thoughts that this Mercutio...
Mercurio.
Well, him,
Mercutio.
yes. I thought he could have been the
What
blackmailer.
is this, Hamlet?
But I was too afraid
Was
to
that
make any
Romeo and
hasty
Juliet?
decisions. There were plenty of ways to fail by making a move, so I chose to wait. To see what he would do next. You have to believe me.
I don't believe people, I believe evidence.
Then look at the evidence. Mr. Holmes, I've built my entire career on hard work and uncompromising dedication to the crown. I made a mistake, but I'm not a villain from some cheap adventure fiction. By putting me behind bars, you will benefit precisely no one.
Rotting in prison is the least you deserve, but I have a better idea. You will make amends and help the ones you hurt.
No, help all the refugees.
Use your connections to help patriate the refugees, find them decent homes, give them jobs. There must be a meaning to your position and my decision.
Yes, all right, I can do that. So, will you give me the photograph
Not until you're
now?
done with your...
That's not all.
Yeah.
Naylor deserves the very utmost of what you can do.
Help the girl? I can't risk the press paying extra attention to her. I will do anything except that.
I need to think this all through. Don't do anything foolish in the meantime.
What makes you think you can decide what's best for these people?
Such is the arrogance of British imperialism. I take your point.
I'm thinking. He said someone slipped psychedelics into his thing, and in the basement of the art gallery we found magic mushrooms. All refugees are victims of the system. The situation they are in must end and can be mended. The envoy's interest in the photograph is pragmatic. He obtains it, nothing will... if he obtains it, nothing will threaten his reputation. Small evil for the greater good? He committed a terrible act. Even though he deserves to be brought to justice, I cannot overlook the opportunity to do the greater good. Give the envoy the photograph in exchange for the refugees' legalization. I mean, she didn't want us to meddle, so if she wanted merciless justice... Yeah, we're still not done with the intruder tattoo. I do want to look that up. So before we finish that off, let's try and get all the facts, shall we? I'm thinking maybe the police office? I don't know. Or the police station, whatever. Smuggling, that's what we got told. Suspects. on. Make sure we have the right bloody... This man for Scalario. There we go. Niccolo Benedotti, born 1834. The tip off from anonymous sources. Okay. In the questioning carried out by myself and Officer Booth, Mr. Benedotti claimed to be unaware of any operations. Okay.
An impressive slice of life. The police had a lot on him, and at the same time, nothing at all. Amateurs.
Hmm. Anything about where he's located? Don't see anything. Oh, it's right there. The Benedict Company Limited established main office south eastern Scaladio, Bazaar Road. Okay. Southeastern Bazaar Road. It's like the crossing with Roman Road. Just saw that. Roman Road there. Bernadotti Company. Near the crossing was okay. Not at the crossings, near it. What are you doing, John? Oh, Bernadotti Limited.
It seems they're not expecting guests.
I won't wait for an invitation, John.
Oh, there's a lot of armed guys here.
These workers don't look like your average Cordona folk.
They're refugees from the camp. Porcelain friend for every child.
Creepy AF, that's what they are.
Are you able to help me?
Sorry, we don't see much here.
An essential remedy against sea scourge on any ship.
That's our way in, Sherry.
Hey, yo. This is private property. You lost something.
I'm here to discuss business with Mr. Bernadotti. I tried the front door, but...
Mr. Bernadotti isn't seeing anyone. You have 3 seconds to walk away, or you'll never walk again. Capito?
It's in Mr.
Capito?
Bernardotti's
Don't you mean
best interest
capiche?
to...
1.
Listen, the man Bernadotti sent to...
2.
I did try to resolve this peacefully.
Smacked him in the mouth. Uh-oh.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving.
Oh, wait,
You've
there was a guy
lost.
right there. Where'd he go? Just John sitting in the rafters. Cool.
Take a rest, my friend. No more crime for you and...
The snuff's ready. I thought we were against murder.
I missed his hat by like a millimeter.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Time to knock this guy out.
No more crime for you until next month.
Get you baited, nerd. The amount of people we leave with toe injuries is ridiculous.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready. You can overcome the brute now.
I'm coming.
Take a rest, my friend.
Get out of here.
Too simple.
Killed one of them, but you know, shit happens. Mr. Murder should come out and say hi now. Oh, finger slipped. Oh, I've killed 5 people in total in this game. Oops.
Sherry, look. This seems familiar.
Oh, it's the blackmail painting.
Let's see what's hidden.
Oh my. What do I actually need to? What am I meant to be looking at here? Thank God she's partially covered by the tons of tails. I'm missing something. Oh.
Vogel's stolen painting. Isn't it curious how it developed into a much more interesting case?
Hmm.
A century old at least. A Dogon statue from West Africa.
Dogon statue.
Masks, traditional for the Chokwe people of Central Africa. VH Grindley Flow Blue tableware. This is what lies behind the facade of Bernadotti Company Limited.
Okay. You're right there, friend.
No, sir. Don't hurt me.
It's all right. I won't harm you.